Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this reading is for any Leo placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that is in Leo. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Let's go ahead and get into the message. Spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Leos? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Leos? All right. What can we find out? We have the Chives, Divination. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Fennel, Strength. Oh, okay. You guys could be trying to get some answers. You guys are trying to tap into the divine here. Whether that is through a talisman or tarot or some sort of divinatory method. Some of you guys could also just be trying to tap into source, the universe, your higher power on your own and see if you can get answers and downloads from it directly. All right, let's get into the tarot. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? Let's see. Come here. All right, we have the Hierophant reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, Strength in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck and see what's going on. So Knight of Wands, Emperor reversed, 2 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Leos, so what I'm getting is an opportunity on its way to you. There is going to be a decision, a plan you're going to have to make in terms of how you want to move forward with this opportunity. How are you going to take this opportunity and run with it? Basically, you can take it in 2 different directions. What Spirit is also telling me is you need to kind of buckle down on the fun, carefree side of yourself and start implementing and nurturing the CEO and boss version of yourself, okay? Getting organized, taking assertive action and being a self-starter and being disciplined is going to play a key role in how you move forward with this opportunity. So I suggest you kind of get yourself into a space where you're not as lax is kind of the word I want to use, but undisciplined, a little bit more carefree, unpredictable. Energy may be scattered, you may be distractible, that kind of thing. That's the kind of energy you're going to want to rein in a little bit and start getting a lot more focused and disciplined. Disciplined is the key word for this part of the reading. Let's go ahead and get into these cards up here. It's interesting that the 2 cards that would tie in with these 2 cards are both in the reverse. What's going on here, Leos? It's like some of you guys are forcing something to happen that doesn't need to be forced. It needs to be nurtured. Okay, it needs patience. It needs time to develop. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune here, this is something that's outside of your control. So no matter how hard you push and fight and rush into things to make things happen, it's not going to make it go any faster. Strength is literally inner patience, inner peace, inner understanding, and working with what the universe has given you and allowing it to grow on its own. So why are you forcing it? Okay, again, discipline and a little bit more experience, a little bit more patience. The Knight of Wands is not necessarily known for its patience, so that's why I said discipline is going to be the biggest word for you guys in this reading. Being disciplined and patient is going to take you a lot farther than trying to force something to happen that isn't moving on your timeline, right? The Hierophant in reverse is also very interesting. Are you seeking answers that you want to hear, or are you seeking answers that are real? Or do you go to tarot readers and tell them what you want to hear and be like, can you pull cards that just confirms what I want to hear? No. You go to a tarot reader who's going to tell you the truth. Because the tarot reader who sits there and tells you what you want to hear is not a good tarot reader. They're not a helpful tarot reader. Yeah. And also, you may not be listening to the advice of the good tarot readers either. That's just, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. If it's not resonating for you, it's not your message. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But I feel like some of you are kind of going against the advice and the wisdom and the flow of this opportunity or project or whatever in order to get what you want faster. And it doesn't work that way, Leos. I'm sorry. Again, I don't know who I'm talking to, but this is someone who's a little stubborn. Unfortunately, things don't happen on your timeline all the time. And someone who gives you really solid advice is not telling you to hurt you, it's telling you to help you. So if you're saying, well, I'm not going to listen to that, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, but you have strength here in the reverse, it's obviously not getting you anywhere. In fact, it may even be taking you further away from what it is that you're trying to achieve. So you can either work with the Wheel of Fortune and let it kind of guide you through what it is that you need to do in the timeline that you need to do it, or you can go against the Wheel of Fortune and against the great advice and continue to be struggling to make what it is happen. That's kind of the short of it, Leos. Again, you need to develop some inner strength, peace, and discipline. Okay, understand that not everything is inside of your control. Okay, sometimes the universe has other plans and it has a timeline set for you already. Patience and discipline is just going to be the biggest key for you. I really don't know what else to say about this, Leos, other than you need to slow down a little bit with this Knight of Wands energy. All right, that's what I'm seeing with the tarot. Let's get into the Oracle deck section of the reading. We do have a full moon in Pisces happening on the 10th, so I wanted to dive into the Moonology deck to see what messages I could get for you guys. Spiritual team, what additional messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? What additional messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? Okay. We have new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are pushing this because you're afraid of missing out on this opportunity or letting it pass you by. The more patience you have in this situation, the more successful you will be. The slower you take it, the more successful you will be. Not everything requires brute strength to succeed. Sometimes you have to be a little patient. It's like growing a plant. You don't just drown it in water and throw it out in the sun for 3 weeks to help it grow faster. No, it takes time, it takes patience. And again, that's not on your schedule. It's on the schedule of the plant. The plant knows how fast it's going to grow. And it also depends on how you nurture it, how you treat it, not how you force it to grow, right? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than to take. Look at that. Again, it's not what you can get out of the situation as fast as you can. It's what you can put into it to allow it to grow and flourish naturally, organically, right? Virgo season is all about acts of service. What are you doing to actually help a situation develop the way that it needs to, not the way you want it to? Does that make sense, Leos? All right, let's get into the Tea Leaf Oracle. Now keep in mind whatever messages come up from this deck could be related, could be unrelated. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? There's 2. All right, let's see what's up with the other half of the deck. Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Leos for the next 7 days? All right, let's take a look. All right, we have the fan romance celebration party. Okay, so there could be a little fun happening in your week. I like that. We also have the clouds, temporary problems. Okay, so again, that forcing things to happen. Even though this is temporary, you trying to speed it up and make it go faster is not actually going to make it go faster. It's just going to stress you out and probably make things a little worse. Just something to keep in mind. We also have the jug, lighthearted, carefree time. You know what's funny? Celebration, party, carefree time. I think Spirit wants you to kind of just, I don't want to say give up, but like give up on trying to make this happen. Like the less you hold on to something, the more room it has to grow. So I think Spirit's kind of telling you just relax a little bit. Again, slow down, maybe go have a party or go enjoy yourself somewhere, and then come back to it when you feel like you're in a space of strength and peace. Okay? Yeah, sometimes we need a break from the things that are frustrating for us because we get so attached to the outcome and making it better and fixing it that sometimes we don't realize that we're choking it. We have such a tight hold on it that we're actually preventing it from letting it do what it needs to do to fix itself or correct itself, right? All right, let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the month of February. Okay, so this is something that maybe you've been dealing with since February, excuse me. Maybe this is something that is literally going to take until next February. Who's born in February? This could also be Aquarius and Pisces energy that is somewhere around you or near you. Maybe it's in your chart somewhere. If you have those placements, maybe go check out the other videos for this week and see if there's any messages in there for you that you need to hear. At the bottom of this half, we have a woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So you could be a woman, you could be in a situation like this with a woman. Okay, take what resonates. All right, Leos, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, along with my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.